Good morning. I want to welcome you to have a great year and a high-performing year with your students with disabilities. I loved the excitement of the students returning, or the first kindergartners coming, or the first preschoolers coming for their chance to start. I loved the excitement of seeing my staff return who were going to serve our students. It was so powerful. The excitement and joy of learning was just energizing and reverberating. I wish for you such a year of excitement and joy as you come together in community to serve our students with disabilities. I am Jan Ormasa, your new Executive Director. I am honored to serve you in this new role on behalf of MASE. I am hoping to be your spokesperson. I want to build, create, and develop this role to be a strong presence for you in the legislative arena. I am hoping to be able to build relationships with the Department of Education, with families and students of disabilities, with our coalitions such as PACER and ARC and NAMI, and hoping to continue to build relationships with interagency services that are given to our students with disabilities. We all need to be working together fervently and diligently on behalf of our students. I seek to learn and I seek to understand how to be your advocate. One of my main goals for this year is to have communication. How should I communicate with you on a regular basis, and in what means and what forums should we be doing? How do I serve you by communicating the main issues or concerns that I'm hearing out in the meetings and community forums that I'm coming to? So I'd like to start with having monthly MASE Minutes with Jan, and hopefully being able to bring to you those good pieces of information that will serve you well. I'm also going to be working with a new tool, Twitter, that we will be using during the legislative session in a way to be able to be effective and efficient in our communications with you. So I'd like to take today to share with you a couple of things that have been happening since I commenced my role in July of this year. I met with Marcy Dowd and Deb Walls, who I would like to thank, who are representing MASE on the Education Finance Work Group. This is a subgroup that is working on behalf of Commissioner Cassellius to bring together different perspectives and views to put together an education package. At this meeting, Tom Melcher presented the new special education formula to be considered. So please, I want to alert you to work with your superintendent and with your director of business services. Review the formula. Check out your observations of how the cross-subsidy formula that he's proposing will meet the needs within your local district. Check out the formula because it's a huge, huge paradigm shift from reimbursement of salaries to being a student-based formula. And so the percentages of students that you are serving in disability categories will be part of that formulation across the state. Check the values. What are the undergirding values about this new proposal? Is it adequate? Is it consensus-based? Is it based on the needs of our students in terms of the fiscal support that we need to provide the services to our students? I think this is a very important time for you to be engaged, and please, I would appreciate any comments, feedback, questions you have about this formula. George Holt will be presenting the formula at the Directors Forum, and hopefully you will have had an opportunity to hear that or to make sure that you get the PowerPoint from Tom Melcher. One more point about the Education Finance Work Group is that they are going to go on the road during October and November to vet the package proposal. If you have opportunities to be in that process, to listen to the feedback about the formula across the state, that would be very important in terms of having our voice and message out into the community as well. The final proposal will be put together by December, ready for the legislative session. The second point I'd like to share with you is a work group that is being chaired by Sue Abderholden. Sue is the Executive Director for NAMI, the National Alliance for Mentally Ill. Sue is chairing a coalition to look at the revision and wording of the bill in the care and treatment. Thanks to Melissa Schaller, Dan Neiditz, Dolly Lestine, Brad Lundell, and myself, we will work to bring you updated information on the progression of this bill. The intent is to have it presented during this legislative session. The third work group that's in play right now is the Children's Work Group, which is chaired by Kim Kang. This coalition involves PACER, ARC, autism, fetal alcohol, along with MASE. As represented, and I want to thank Melissa Schaller, Darren Kermes, Brad Lundell, and myself to really look together to how can we pull everyone together to look at student outcomes. What are they? How do we measure it? On a final note, I'd like to share with you that a focus group is being pulled together of directors who will be working with the Office of the Legislative Auditor, Jody Hauer. She is conducting an evaluation of special education. They're looking at who are the students, how the students are being served in different districts, the costs of special education, and how the federal rules exceed the state rules. And they will be coming out with a critical report January of 2013. We will keep you posted and updated about the progress in this study. I say unto you, let's keep advocating on behalf of our students with disabilities. Have a great year, and I look forward to connecting with you again. Thank you for joining me today with MASE Minutes with Jan. Goodbye.